Giving it back, the hood lover, broadcast live. Off the video conversation off the block, giving it back. 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 Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing tonight? Welcome. I am your host, you feel me, Beardo Cinco, you feel me, in the building. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna remix the nightcap, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? We don't call it the smoke cap, you feel me? Hey, but what's going on, everybody, man? Big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Big ups to all my kings, that's mods in the building. Big ups to all my goddesses, that's mods in the building. Mr. What's going on with you, brother? How you feeling? How you feeling, my boy? Welcome, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's the second day of the strong. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Better known as Monday. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me, man? So it's Manly Manday around this camp. We're in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building. You know, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I feel energized, and man, I got some. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do what I wanted to do yesterday, and then when I did a little extra shit, they hit me and struck me. You feel me? Because I played a little footage, but it's okay. We'll talk about that a little later. Well, the footage, not them striking me. That's all right. But yeah, man, y'all know how I like to start off every show, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, y'all, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis. That's people we're cordial with. That's our families, our extended families, more especially, you hear me, our bearded conversation, our bearded studios, our bearded lounge after dark, and our bearded tabernacle family. And we can't forget about our extended, man. Big shout out to my Brody for Show TV, the best TV. Big shout out to my Blooder. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to TMB with Monkey Man. Can't forget about my broski, UV me, Hurricane JW, man. You know what I'm saying? With the Fuck the Government podcast. You know what I'm saying? HHN Report. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? And Pastor Kane Hood service on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, can't forget about Detroit After Dark. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and now he got something going called the JBJ Network. You know what I'm saying? With another brother over there, man. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? I've been meaning to ask him, but hey, man. Oh, and don't forget, man, go check out my boy Quaalude over there at the Connect Work or Overdose Music. Check out his music. You know what I'm saying? And check out his new channel, the Connect Work. Every Tuesday and Thursday, man. They go live, they do the interviews, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say hood talk, but real shit, I'm talking about he give it how he give it, and then he had a little panelists and little interviews, and then every Sunday he review music. You feel? Hurricane, where you at? Cause you a fool, Hurricane. I want to fuck with you if you come here about it. Hey, man. Hey, Diablo, if anybody, hey. Hold on, man. Hold on. Well, big shout out to all them brothers, you know what I'm saying? Go support those that support me because I support them until further notice. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but if anybody see Roscoe or talk to Roscoe that know us both on this program, tell that punk mom to stand on his one leg. Well, he got two legs, but stand on one leg and bark like a dog while rubbing his belly and patting his head because the bears whoop that ass. You hear me? Hey, them Steelers, man, they pissed somewhere. They somewhere looking like, oh no. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? While we walking around this bitch 8-3. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about, Diablo? What happening, Brody? How you feel, my boy? You know what I'm saying? How you feel, my boy? Hey, But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. Big ups to all them brothers, man. Oh, and little bro, man, Nike fam. Go check out his channel too. He'll STS. You know what I'm saying. Every Tuesday he do his wrestling thing. You know what I'm saying. And every Friday he do his sports thing, man. So make sure y'all go tap in and support those brothers. He said I'm good, my boy. You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Shit. I wake up. You know what I'm saying, and I keep moving and shit, and I ain't really, know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, as good as I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Until I put myself in a better position, you feel me? Hey, that's all I can say. Like, yeah, I take it how it come. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at nothing. You know, I ain't mad at nothing. You feel me? Hey man, before we get into anything, man, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. Hey, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying undertone on edutainment. So we do emphasize and stress entertainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't want you going out here robbing no banks, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it, because we done already told you. Hey, and before you decide to do anything else, do this for your boy.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he did, man. You feel me? Like that video, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like the video. Listen, man, open platform, open forum. Y'all know how it is. Round chair on Bearded Conversation, man. Open platform, open forum, man. We invite all to come up and talk and, chillax with your boy and talk a little ish. Hey, listen, if you got a topic or something that you want to discuss and you think needs to be put forth to the forefront, come on up here. We can talk about it. We can discuss it. Again, we open to all ideologies and perspectives and perceptions of understanding. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We talk it out. We have discourse. Of course, sometimes it can get a little, what I'm saying, raunchy around these parts, but you feel me, man? Listen, man. As long as we leave with clear heads and understanding and open hearts and minds, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't nothing, you know, um, it don't get too crazy. Sometimes it I ain't gonna say it get too crazy, but it might seem that way. Well, yeah, man. Just try to be respectable and have decorum, man. When y'all come up or listen, check it out. You might need to vent. You might need a place, a safe space, or a safe place where you think you can come and not be judged and vent. I'm gonna talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's a judgment, but you know what I'm saying. But I know how to listen. We know how to listen, and you know, we participate in the helping of ones if need be, if they're accepting of it. Sometimes we try to push the issue around these parks, and we do it without the help asked. But sometimes you gotta you gotta get in when you fit in, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, so we gonna have some fun tonight, man. Listen, man, go get your wraps, your Scooby snacks, your sips and tastes, your kiddos, whoever you got around you, man. Tell them come on and enjoy this good old conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, if you disagree with your boy, hey, mm, I don't really fuck with chatty patties, but you know what I'm saying? You can put it in the chat. But if you disagree with your boy, come on up here and hit this panel, man. You know what I'm saying? My mind, y'all ain't. I be wanting y'all to hit the panel. Y'all ain't gotta hit the panel, man. But every now and again, cause y'all be talking too much shit. Mister, Uncle P, y'all be in this motherfucker. I love my moms though, man. Hey man, you know what I'm saying, man. Without y'all, you know what I'm saying, give my moms they flowers again, y'all, man. Without my moms, man, you know what I'm talking about? Man, well, none of this be happening. You feel me? Big ups to the mods. Big ups to the mods. You say, that's the way the gang goes. You know it, man. You know that's the way the gang go, man. Hey, I was talking about them bears yesterday, Diablo. I was saying, bro, listen, I don't mind this type of winning we doing. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with it because it's getting us victories. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but hopefully if we can win the division, so my thing is if we can clinch the division, and get a bye and automatically get that second round in the playoffs, and you know what I'm saying, something they have to play us here, with that luck momentum that we got, and then with the cold weather that we got, man, I think we can pull it off, man. I think we can pull it off. I think we can. I listen. I see the Bears in the motherfucking NFC Championship game, man. You know what I'm saying? They got listen with this 8-3 record, with the insurmountable luck. I don't want to say luck, but I guess you know what I'm saying. The football guys right now, looking down on the Bears with this much that they got going on. Man, I think we can make it to the NFC Championship game. Listen, when we play listen, win or lose next week, if we put up a good showing a good defensive showing against the Eagle, I'm not really looking for us to run up the score on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? With that line, oh, listen, if we can keep up with the Eagles, man, if we can keep up with the Eagles next week, you know what I'm saying, and keep it a low scoring game, and our defense, you know what I'm saying, maintain the whole, and listen, if we can sneak one out, we sneak one out. But if our defense, this is what's gonna really show up we can be in the NFC Championship game playing these Eagles. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles in our rematch with Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose. Those two games, which I don't mind to win or lose, even though I want to win. I don't mind to win or lose with the Detroit or that Philadelphia game. You know what I'm saying? Because those potentially who we gonna be having, well, I ain't gonna say having, who we will be facing maybe in that, you know what I'm saying, NFC Championship. But who knows? Because I think the Lions are in our division, and if we take the division and the Lions get a wild card, and they get beat. Ooh, you feel me? Come on, let's go Bears. Yeah, I think we can beat the Browns. He said we got to stop this last minute winning though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen. But the football guys, though, let's rock with the football guys. Most definitely, I could sit here and critique. That's why I'm saying the defense, uh, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. We do got to stop that last minute winning, of course. But if we can take the division, listen me out. If we could take the division and get that first round bye and get that second round bid, I believe we can make it to the NFC Championship. But again, we got to play Philadelphia next week, and Detroit is our last game of the season. Win or lose with this Philadelphia team, if our defense can stay strong, which mm, we got a half and half defense. They gonna play so one half and the great the next half. You feel me? But Caleb gotta produce. Caleb gotta fuck all. See now, all that game management that been going on. You know what I'm saying, man? You got premier receivers, I believe in the league right now. I'm gonna give Nduze his credit. I'm gonna give him DJ Moore his credit. Even though Theus is a rookie, he been proving himself. My boy Cal Manon guy, the running back and Swift, you know what I'm saying? They can be a tandem. They need to get it together. I don't know whatever the fuck they need to do, but they need to go talk to each other, say, let's go, let's get it. It's crunch time. Cause it's down in January. You know what I'm saying? Um, you got DJ Moore, you got Komet, and then you got the rookie tight end Loveland, who been showing his behind lately. You know what I'm saying? Man, I think listen, man. Listen, like 8-3, we ain't got no choice. But with the way the league is right now and the way the league's situated right now, we ain't got no choice, man. We gotta make this push. We gotta get this push. Skylar. Hey, Skylar. Hey, man. I see y'all want to do that, man. Skylar, boy, you is a boy. Let's fucking go. Skylar, junior pastor of the Canadian branch of Bedside Baptist in the motherfucking building. You feel me? My boy Skylar. Hey, man, the hat thing was dope. He was like, nah, uh, nah, uh. Now, I was mad that you found the great. Oh, yeah, you did your thing, buddy. It was, the mamas in the church that got the babies on the lap that got to pay double. Then when you went in the box, Skylar, hey, you a fool? Hey, you went in the box. Hey, you pulled out the wallet and say, now why would you give me your empty wallet? then, then go back in the box and grab the wedding ring and shit. Like, okay, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, that was hilarious, Skylar. You did your thing. Oh, and the damn, what was that, a puppet or whatever in the background? Oh, that was, the scenery was hilarious. Oh, yeah, but you was smooth though, Skylar. You was smooth, man. Smooth brother, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, Brody. But yeah, you was smooth, Skylar. That's why you the junior pastor, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you do one more appearance, that damn smooth. You feel, hey, listen, now check it out. If we can get you on the main stage with the pastor on the show, you gotta get bumped up to the head pastor. Couple of shows, man, head pastor of the Canadian branch of Inside Baptist. Listen, man, I see. Listen, yeah, how your wife, you know what I'm saying? You know, she'll be the executive director of all the choirs and shit. Now she ain't got out of just the one choir. You know what I'm saying? She can get somebody else and she could just manage them when they report to her. Oh yeah, I see big things for you, Skylar. I see big things for you, man. But yeah, Diablo, yeah, the Bears do got to stop that last minute, man. But like I say, man, that game management shit, and Caleb, he got to go for broke, man. If we gonna make a push and we gonna be competitive, because now look, shit, listen, shit. If we can get to the NFC, we can get to the Super Bowl. Fuck it, I know I might be wishful thinking, but god damn, you know what I'm saying, man. Listen, but we gonna see, man. We 8-3, so you know what I'm saying. That's 11 games. We got about 6 more games to go, 5 more games to go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk to. You know what I'm saying? I know we got Philadelphia next week, and then I know we got the Browns, and then I think we got the Packers twice, and then we got the Lions. So um yeah, yeah, let's go. Let's go. He say, thought for sure was gonna be there. Wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. JB Provolone rather be behind the scene. Do appreciate it though, man. I fucks with the JB Provolone, but no, man, when he walked out, I actually don't even know you ain't peep, man. It looked it all set up. Like how he, oh man, hell no, wait a minute. Yeah, he walked off. You feel? Ah, that shit was dope. Now, what he should do is come back and tell us where I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him to pull it to bring it back together. You feel? But no, man, hell no, JB. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, I'm telling you, Pastor JB Provolone. God damn it. Hey, Provolone, man, he need that cheese. Hey, if you got some cheese, god damn it, you feel me? Mozzarella, cheddar, brie, feta, your gouda, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know, and we need all that. Cheddar, American, you know, nacho, shredded, you know, Kobe, Monterey Jack, you know what I'm saying? Shark, man, we need that cheese. But no, man, do a couple of more, man. You hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even listen, and you ain't even gotta be there for the whole little show. It could just be a little like you coming on to, you know what I'm saying, get a communications of the church. You know, it ain't gotta be every Sunday, you know, every other Sunday or every 2 Sundays, you know what I'm saying? You come on, like you giving communications from the church, you know what I'm saying, and giving your reports to the pimp, you know what I mean, to the pastor. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And you can fade back to the background. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Then next time you pop up, you be promoted to head pastor. You feel me? I think y'all should make that a series. That'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna even charge you for that one either. I ain't gonna charge him neither. I ain't gonna charge Brody neither. I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. Hey man, but y'all see my boy Chauncey on the thumbnail scratching his head. Chauncey like, oh man, what the fuck is going on? Look, Chauncey. Hey, y'all, Chauncey scratching his head like, what the fuck is going on this? Um, but Chauncey, he say, what you say, Scotty say, been thinking, I do need Miss Cinnamon to wipe me out. and steps to wipe me down. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? All the way around, baby. All the way around. Yes, sir, Skylar, all the way around. It's all the way live. Yeah, man, but they might be giving my boy nah. Yeah, but they might be giving my boy Billups a bond, y'all. So which is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? He got it, you know what I'm saying? So they finna bleed him dry. You know what I'm saying? For they lock him up, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? They already lost his job over there in Portland. So they finna hit him with like a $5 million. I'm gonna read the article in a minute. They finna hit him with like a little $5 million bond to get out. You feel me? But if he don't do a court, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if he never really been in no type of trouble. You know what I'm saying? No past, no history of any criminal activity. Um, Now, do I think they might try to use him as an example or to set an example? Could be possibly, yeah, but it's been other cases of gambling and things like that within the NBA and you know, um, and all that shit my time. We don't keep it 100, man. We know all that shit. Come on, man. Yeah. But to what extent or to how deep and intricate and aligned it is, we don't know. But um, do y'all think his bond should be that high at 5 million? You feel me? Of course, we gonna be like he fucking see, but he ain't really got 5 million. You know what I'm saying? His NBA playing days, it wasn't like what I'm saying. He had extravagant contracts and shit like that. That's why he's still coaching. That could be another reason why he was, what I'm saying, getting paid to do what he was doing, or he could have been suckered into some shit. I still want to leave that option on the table because I don't want to necessarily throw the man under the bus. Um, because again, I do want to hear if he make a statement about, what I'm saying, or if any new investigation of a statement from him comes out about how he got himself caught up or tied into this situation with being a face card or a person that they use to lure other people in for high betting gambling card games. But what's crazy to me is that if the whole situation was illegal, how did dude how was he able to go to the police? And they sent his ass back in. Well, I guess because they sent him back in and they used him to help, so he probably was granting some type of clemency. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all should have locked his ass up. It was illegal gambling. He was doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. He was gambling too. It was illegal. How the fuck you gonna lose your money in some shit that's illegal to some Oh my goodness, to some criminals, and then go tell the police that you got. Man, he said that 5 million ain't gonna do shit. Billups to pay Billups bank account. He got to be worth 40 mil. See, that's again. See again. Let's see. Let's see. We always think, man. We always think that these motherfuckers is. I ain't saying he broke. That ain't what I'm saying. But we always think, you know what I'm saying, these motherfucker, like they got a lot, bro. They don't be worth a lot, bro. For real. Real shit. Except for the ones we know of. Okay, so Chauncey Billups is worth around about 135 million. Hold on. 35? Hold on. Chauncey Billups' net worth is scrutinized after stunning SBI arrest. Before I read that bond case, let's do this. The ex-NBA star and current Portland Trailblazers head coach has Trailblazers head coach made almost 107 in his playing career. So why is his net worth so much lower? Chauncey Billups is an NBA champion and a Finals MVP. and yet will be forever a secondary story now after stunning announcement. The FBI arrested the current Portland Trail Blazers head coach for allegedly fixing poker games with former player and assistant coach Damon Jones, along with New York Mafia Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese family. The splashier charge of rigor games did not involve Billups, at least not yet, but did include Jones, Miami Heat's guard Terry Rozier, and a resident of Oregon, co-conspirator, eight described as an NBA player from approximately 1997 to 2014 and an NBA coach since at least 2021. You can read all the juicy details in the link above. Okay, no. Okay, let's get to his net worth. Okay, if you look at any publication throwing a net worth around the number, it's 35 million. But that's usually from the same source. While that number could certainly be plausible, there needs to be some scrutiny given to it, like with all net worth numbers, which is generally very reliable. Then they have Billups' career earning as a player for 18s, most notably for Detroit Pistons, where he won that NBA championship and Finals MVP at 106 million. So then, how does that fall to 35 million when he's still only 49 years old, having had a successful career after he retired as an NBA analyst and now a head coach? Phillips signed a 2-year extension with the Trailblazers at the end of the 2025 season, when he made 4.7 million for the last year of a contract. Financial terms extensions were not disclosed, but the Oregon report that it included picking up the 5th-year option for this season, tracking on additional 2 years to run through the 2027-2028 season, giving him a pay raise. Given the Trailblazers hadn't had a winning season under Billups, it's safe to assume the pay raise was not significant. Let's assume it could be around 5 million per season. Well, I mean, so you made 106 million, right? But then don't that's net or gross. Is that gross? Whatever the hell, whichever one you made all together. So that's all together, right? Now the gross is what you get after the taxes. So it ain't gonna be 103 million. So even don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be extremely low, but it ain't gonna be 103 million. Okay, bam, you get a house, you get a car, you say, yeah, motherfucker, go up the bell, you put some up, so he said he's worth about 35 million. So if he got to pay that 5 million, that's 30 million now. See now, and then you got fired. So that money you was worth was probably liquid, and you was gonna play with that NBA money and hopefully get a really winning season and bump it up to have a little extra. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he had no investments and no shit like that. I mean, well, a few investments maybe. I don't know. I ain't particular. Hey, what's going on, Hurricane? What's happening, my boy? You feel me? Uh, Given his massive earnings throughout his career, it seemed like his net worth should be significantly higher than 130 million. Uh, Phillips' wife Piper is a real estate agent, um, and the only distressed assets known publicly were his properties in Michigan and Colorado, which both sold for about 300,000, less than what Billups paid for them. So as so damn, so as it always the case with the net worth, something doesn't quite add up. But given the news today, Billups probably doesn't care too much about his actual net worth, which we would actually have to put much higher. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I ain't gonna say the man completely broke. We ain't gonna do that to him. Well, definitely I wouldn't do that to him. But do you think that 5 million bond too high though? I do. I ain't gonna do him like that. He said, don't do him like that. I could have put 2 mil on him or a mil on him. So Chauncey Billups given $5 million bond in Operation Royal Flush, a mob gambling case. Chauncey Billups has made his first court appearance in a federal case charging him being involved in the red poker games, but put on by the mob. And he learned that it would be a very expensive proposition if he decides to skip town. He ain't doing that. The former Portland Trailblazer coach, who was arrested a month ago in a case known as Operation Royal Flush, appeared in federal court in Brooklyn on Monday, November the 24th, to plead not guilty to charges of wire fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering conspiracy related to his alleged role as a face card. A high profile figure accused of used his status to lure unsuspecting gamblers into the fixed games. He was released on a $5 million bond. Now, and again, yeah, I'm gonna say this: even if he was a motherfucker to lure you in, like you the damn fool that's gonna come in there and spend all this money to play. Now, mind you, that's why I say he might get off on. I don't. He might get off because I don't listen, man. I don't think. Come on, man. If we talking about the mob, you really think they told? Uh, we talking about the mob, man. Do y'all really think they told Chauncey that them damn tables was rigged and that motherfuckers had on glasses and contact lenses to fucking read the card? Come on, man. Hell no. I ain't gonna even let y'all give it to me like that, man. I ain't gonna let y'all give it to me like that, man. We can't say Chauncey knew that shit. You hear me? We cannot say Chauncey knew any of that shit. But again, now but see, but now what they probably can prove or what they probably gonna try to prove is that face card thing. Like, did you go into this knowingly, or did they tell you that that you were gonna be a person to, you know what I'm saying, help assistant to bringing in people or to just be a public figure for people? Now, if they can do that, you know, they'll probably try to find a way to twist it, but who knows? But for right now though, I'll let them out. But I think that $5 million bond, um, I think that's a little bit too high. You know what I'm saying? I want to hit him over the head like that. So the bond is secured by property Billups and his wife Piper own in Greenwood Village, Colorado. Piper and Billups' daughter Sydney appeared in court to co-sign the bond. Among the restrictions Billups faces while the case is ongoing are are a ban on gambling of any kind, the surrender of his passport, and a requirement that he send the court a monthly report of any financial transaction he makes over 25,000, except for legal fees. Also on Monday, all of Operation Royal Flush's 31 defendants appear in front of Judge Raymond E. Reyes Jr. for a brief status hearing. They discuss whether to divide the defendants up into multiple groups in order to make the logistics of the sprawling case easier, something several of the defendants' attorneys argue vehemently against, because, now, no, y'all gonna pick us up, try to charge us all for the same thing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to break motherfuckers up there. Certain people take deals and certain people get coerced into, you know what I'm saying? So, but all parties, lawyers involved would have to stand strong on that and be like, no, you know what I'm saying? And fight that case as a whole. But that'd be wild as hell. But again, hey, ain't no lawyer, so I ain't gonna say I don't want no attorney. So I'm not gonna speak on what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? In addition, the government set out a timetable for when they plan to release the fairly voluminous evidence they've gathered, around 1 terabyte of data just in the initial batch of material to the defendants. That evidence, prosecutors said, includes a cell phone, iCloud accounts, bank records, telephone records, and more. See, now this is we assisting you, but then we don't know if any of that has anything to do with Billups neither. So assisting U.S. Attorney Michael Gibaldi also confirmed that the government was in the early stages of plea discussions with at least some of the defendants towards the end of the hearing. Judge Reyes says that he wanted to put the complicated case on a fast track so that the defendants wouldn't be waiting around for years to have their day in court. My intention is that the case, in one form or another, I want things to start by September of next year. He told the courtroom, I'm sorry, do whatever you have to do to get it ready to go. Like that. Judge say speedy trial round this motherfucker. We ain't holding nothing, you know. And if they got this evidence, shit, rock it out. You know what I'm talking about? The defendants in the Operation Royal Flush are scheduled to be back in court March 4th for another status hearing. Damn, that's 3 months from now. Damn, big ups to Chauncey though, man, forgetting about that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause oh man, I know he ain't want to be in that motherfucker. I know he ain't want to be in that motherfucker. Can you just imagine? Oh man. Whew. Hey man, hey, big shout out to the man on the screen in the background. I'm talking about what's that? Well, nope, not this one. Put a hand. His brother, yeah. Big shout out to Mickey Caldwell, man. Uh, it's crazy, man. I heard like a little brief synopsis of a history. He's born in Chicago, 1955, to Henry Caldwell Sr. Um, they stayed in the Fuller Park area. He started the Egyptian Cobras around 1960 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And he originally had the pyramid, not the stones. He originally had the pyramid. It was a pyramid with a snake wrapped around it. The Egyptian Cobras, it was due to the information that was reported that I let, you know what I'm saying, that I watched. Just quick, interesting shit just for me because I'm from Chicago. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He was bigger than the Black P Stones. And they originally were a social group. And they were also political individuals. You know what I'm saying? They got invited to Nixon's inauguration and things like that. Like at 17, 16, 17 years old. Like this is the shit that he was doing. Also, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Ford was doing these, like this is what they was doing. So, you know, I hate the picture that they paint. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the organizations that went away that's horrible to the community. That's a detriment to the community. That's destroying and destructive to our communities. But the original process of how a lot of this shit started, or how a lot of these things began throughout history, or for our history, or for our culture, and for our traditions and shit like that we do. Not saying that being in the gang is a tradition. I'm just, you know, but it's still a church thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't gonna go down. But yeah, man, that young man did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? He was murdered, of course. One of the people blamed it on the, Black P Stone. So then that's when they split. You know, and instead of holding strong and creating war, he actually clicked up with them. Well, actually, it was another brother who used to be a double disciple, and he left the double disciples in Inglewood and started his own shit called Triple Six Nate, and then him and Mickey merged. Oh man, it's dope. It's a dope building. Now the end results is crazy as hell, but the beginning of the story, how everything came about was dope. It was. Hey man, big ups to all my people on Twitch. Big ups to all my people on Twitch, man. Listen, man, go follow your boy, man, on all social media platforms. TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, shit, anything. Everything be in the conversation. Patreon, be everywhere around this camp, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? We everywhere. What's going on with y'all tonight, man? Talk to me, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for your boy. My boy should do it, man. They still talking shit about you doing, man. Mm, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said what I said the other day, man. It wasn't an impressive game from him, but for him not to be, take no snaps from the first offense from the first team, I think he did all right. I think he did all right. What's going on, Mr. Mouse? How are you this evening? I think he did all right. I think he did all right, man. Hey, man, Childish Gambino, y'all. Mr. Donald Glover himself. I fuck with him. And his music, it's dope. I don't know if y'all have y'all ever seen Atlanta? With him and what's his name? Lakeith, some shit. Dope. Lakeith Stanfield or something like that. But anyway, um, he had to cancel a tour, man. He had a stroke. Yeah, young man. This was last year. So Robert Donald Goins, who performs under the name Childish Gambino, said during the show Saturday that he was forced to cancel several dates of his world tour last year because he had a stroke. Glover, 42, made the announcement during his performance at the Camp Flag Festival in Los Angeles. He said, I was doing this world tour. He said, according to The Guardian, I was having lots of fun, really loving seeing you guys out there. I had really been in pain in my head in Louisiana, and I did the show anyway. I couldn't really see well. So when we went to Houston, I went to the hospital, and the doctor was like, you had a stroke. The first, the first thing was like, I'm letting everybody down. I know it's not true. Glover said doctors discovered he had a hole in his heart leading to multiple surgeries. That's crazy. They say everybody has two lives, and the second life starts when you realize you have one. Glover says, according to Hollywood Reporter. You got one life, guys, and I got to be honest. The life I live with you guys was such a has been such a blessing. You should be living your life how you want. If we have to do this again, I can only get better. Glover released his sixth album and won 5 Grammys. He's also starred in the TV show Community and has appeared in movies such as Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, The Martian, and Solo. Stars War Story. Yeah, that was a good one. I watched that with him in it too. Yeah, he's a good actor, great actor. But yeah, man, it's Manday. That's crazy. As I proceed to talk about health and do some unhealthy shit. You feel me? Uh, he only 42. That's crazy. Like, and honestly, looking at him, he look like he in decent shape. You know what I'm saying? We don't know his diet or his eating habits and shit like that. But the tour, see, this is what they don't realize. You up all night, traveling to different cities, dealing with different people, performing for 4 to 5 hours, gone, doing the shit again. You driving, playing, however you getting, like, the sleep is limited. Proper care, treatment, rest, and relaxation is limited. The shit gets overwhelming. You know, it gets overwhelming if you don't be careful. We gotta even listen. Even if you are in good shape and perfect health, things happen, right? But we know you're less likely. But fellas, man, go to the doctor. Don't be afraid to open up to being healthy, taking accountability for your physical tabernacle. For you. Listen, not only and you guys hear me say this, not only physical, mental, therapy, counseling, friend group, um, couple, family, spiritual, you know? Crazy enough, and that's still a little bit of mental, but if you're crazy enough to believe, nah, I'm gonna do y'all like that. But for real, spiritual, you know, knowing that it's gonna be okay because your faith or your belief will guide you. But yeah, we got to be we got to be healthy and able to fight this battle, these wars that's coming ahead. We got to be healthy. We got to be healthy. That's real shit. And we ain't gonna be here forever. Um, but the time that we do have, I want to try to make the best of it and do right things. Um, make change happen. We wanna be able to say that we um had influence on the evolution and progression of who we are as people. I get the generational wealth part, the legacy. If you can get it, as far as the monetary shit, or if you want it another way, with your children and the family, and you built a solid foundation and structure, and you got everything laid out and mapped out and planned how you want it to be, and it's going good. Even when the hiccups happen, you stay strong, right? But how did you put your stamp on this concrete, on this rock that we call a planet Earth? What was your value to people? You know, and look, we know everybody ain't gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna add value. You know that. I think it's always gonna be a sentiment of bias or some type of low key judgment somewhere along the way. But big ups to Glover, man. Um, aka Childish Gambino, man. But going to the doctor first. You know what I'm saying? And taking heed to what he told him what was wrong with him, because a lot of us, we'll go, hey, that shit. Ah, man, fuck that. We rocking out. And then you falling over on stage type shit. You know what I'm saying? All because you ain't listen. A lot of that shit happens all the time, every day. Big up to Glover though, man. I'm saying, hope he has a speedy recovery, man. Holes in your heart ain't shit to play and nothing to play with, man. Ain't nothing to play with. Oh shit, y'all. Hey man, big shout out to even though she don't fuck with me no more. Big shout out to Miss Courtney, man. Um One of the last survivors, y'all, of the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. has died at the age of 111. Uncle P, what's happening? What's happening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One of the people, one of the last survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre has died at 111. So one of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre last survivors, Viola Ford Fletcher, dies at 111. Mm. What an experience. What a life. I could only imagine the stories, you know what I'm saying, that she had to tell to anyone that will listen. You know, nowadays ain't too many people listening. You know, they don't want to hear that. These young folks nowadays don't want to hear it. Not all of them. Some of them will sit down and, you know what I'm saying, take heed to some lessons, but a lot of them don't want to hear it. But, you know what I'm saying, I really would love to sit down and talk to this woman and just soaked up some of the energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, RP to Miss Viola Floyd Fletcher. Let me make sure I got her name. Miss Viola Ford, I'm sorry, Fletcher. And she looked familiar. She looked like I done seen her before. Mm. She looks so familiar. Come on, are you acting up? So Viola Ford Fletcher, who was one of the last survivors of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre in Oklahoma, spent her later years seeking justice for the deadly attack by a white mob on the thriving black community where she lived as a child, has died. She was 111. Her grandson, like Howard said Monday, that she died surrounded by family at a Tulsa hospital. Sustained by a strong faith, she raised 3 children, worked as a welder in a shipyard during World War II, and spent decades caring for families as a housekeeper. Tulsa was mourning her loss, said Mayor Monroe Nichols. The first black leader of Oklahoma's second largest city, Mother Fletcher endured more than anyone should. Yet she spent her life lighting a path, lighting a path forward with a purpose. She was 7 years old when the 2-day attack began on Tulsa Greenwood District on May 31st, 1921. After a local newspaper published a sensationalized report about a black man accused of assaulting a white woman. As a white mob grew outside of the courthouse, black Tulsans with guns who hoped to prevent the man's lynching began showing up. White residents responded with overwhelming force. Hundreds of people were killed, and homes were burnt and looted, leaving over 30 city blocks decimated in the prosperous community known as Black Wall Street. Mm, mm, mm. Prosperous. I could never forget the charred remains of our once thriving community, the smoke billowing in the air, and the terror-stricken faces of my neighbors, she wrote in her 2023 memoir. Don't let them bury my story. I think I want to get that memoir. As her family left the horse-drawn buggy, her eyes burned from the smoke and ash, she wrote. She described seeing piles of bodies in the street and watching as white man shot a black man in the head, then firing towards her family. She told the Associated Press in an interview the year her memoir was published that the fear of reprisals, influenced her years of near silence about the massacre. She wrote with Howard, her grandson, who said he had to persuade her to tell her story. We don't want history to repeat itself. So we need to do so we what? We don't want history to repeat itself. So we do need to educate people about what happened and try to get people to understand why you need to be made whole and why you need to be repaired, Howard told the AP in 2024. The generational wealth that was lost, the home, all the belongings, everything was lost in one night. The attack went largely unremembered for decades in Oklahoma. Wider discussions began when the state formed a commission in 1997 to investigate the violence. Fletcher, who in 2021 testified before Congress about what she went through, joined her younger brother Hugh Van Ellis and another massacre survivor, Leslie Benningfield Randall, in the lawsuit seeking reparations. The Oklahoma Supreme Court dismissed in June 2024, saying their grievances did not fall within the scope of the state's public nuisance statute. I'm sorry, nuisance statute. That's wild as hell. This is some shit in history that we know to never mind. So for oh my goodness, what's going on, GBA Radio? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? For as long as we remain in this lifetime, we will continue to shine a light on one of the darkest days in American history, Fletcher and Randall said in a statement at that time. Van Ellis had died a year earlier at the age of 102. A Justice Department review launched under the Emmett Till Unsolved Civil Rights Crime Act and released in January 2024 outlined the massacre scope and impact. It concluded the federal prosecutions may have been possible a century ago, but there was no longer an avenue to bring a criminal case. That's bullshit. I mean, because well, okay, you know what? I mean, we going by law. Again, I'm not a lawyer or an attorney. Now we going by moral standards. I guess it would be a different thing, but can't take morality to a court system. Even though the court system is supposed to be built off morality, right? What a fucking oxymoron. Oh shit. The city has been looking for ways to help descendants of the massacre victims without giving direct cash payments. Some of the last living survivors, including Fletcher, received donations from groups, but have not received any payments from the city or the state. The fact that she died without any meaningful redress, not for herself, her family, or her community, isn't just a legal failure, it's a moral one. Oh, wow. Before I even, hey. It says Demario Solomon Simmons, an attorney for the survivors and the founder of the Justice for Greenwood Foundation, said in a statement, she would not want her passing to be the end of the fight. She said she would want it to be, she would want it to light a fire under us all. Fletcher, born in Oklahoma on May 10, 1914, spent most of her early years in Greenwood. It was an oasis for Black people during segregation, she wrote in a memoir. Her family had a nice home, she said, and the community had everything from doctors to grocery stores to restaurants and banks. Forced to flee during the massacre, her family became nomadic, living out of a tent as they worked in the fields as sharecroppers. She didn't finish school beyond the 4th grade. At age 16, she returned to Tulsa, where she got a job cleaning and creating window displays in a department store, she wrote in her memoir. She then met Robert Fletcher. They married and moved to California. During World War II, she worked in the Los Angeles shipyard as a welder, she wrote. She eventually left her husband, who was physically abusive, and gave birth to their son, Robert Floyd Fletcher, she wrote. Longing to be closer to her family, she returned to Oklahoma and settled north of Tulsa and Bartlesville? Bartlesville? Bartlesville, I'm sorry. Bartlesville. Let's say Bartlesville. Bartlesville, okay. Fletcher wrote that her faith and close-knit Black community gave her the support she needed to raise her children. She had another son, James Everett Ford, and a daughter, Deborah Ford, from other relationships. Damn. Oh shit. She worked for decades as a housekeeper, doing anything in those homes from cooking to cleaning, caring for children, Howard said. She worked until she was 85. Woo. She eventually returned to Tulsa to live. Howard said his grandmother hoped to move would help in her fight for justice. Howard said uh, the reaction his grandmother got when she started speaking out was therapeutic for her. This whole process has been helpful, Howard said. Man, that's crazy, bro. Y'all don't even want to give up nothing to the motherfucking survivors, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you know what though? That's to be expected. I don't expect nothing less. Honestly, you want to be optimistic and hopeful in a lot of these situations, but I knew they wasn't gonna give them no fucking reparations. I, you know, that's why. Sometimes when I be talking shit, well, I ain't gonna say talking shit. I mean, I would comment like, "Damn, Hurricane, you be wilding." Woo, no, he don't be wild. Hurricane don't be wild. He don't be wilding at all. We all need to take that fucking approach. We all need to get up off our ass and fucking fight, bro. And fuck a vote. Fuck who the president or Democrat or House of Representatives. Y'all ain't doing shit. These laws that y'all got, we govern ourselves. And we don't come together right. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all done heard it everywhere fucking else, but you done heard it here first. If you black motherfuckers don't get this shit together, and then listen, this is fuck what Malcolm X then told you, fuck what Dr. Martin Luther King, Farrakhan, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, or any other black motherfucker that you done heard to this day. Bro. Especially these shouties, man. That shit ain't gonna get it, bro. That's not gonna get us not a motherfucking thing, man. Real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. You gotta do better than that. He said this is what committed to the channel looks like. Support has no color. Facts. 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 And I know, I get up here and I be like, black motherfucker, melanated brothers. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna speak for me first. You feel me? Like that. Who the fuck does it? Who the fuck does it? You feel me? That's why I rock with my white American nationalist friend. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck doesn't? The only difference is that we don't do shit. They do shit regardless. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. I guarantee you, if motherfuckers was fighting back, a lot of this shit wouldn't be taking place. And when y'all hear the words fight back, that ain't always physical. Now, physicality got a little bit to do with this shit. Now, don't get me wrong. We need to test some shit up too. But don't do it where the fuck you stay at. Why you ain't tearing up the motherfucking point? I ain't trying to say go on site. Now, hold on. Let me put my disclaimer up here. Let me put my motherfucking disclaimer up here. What's going on? There to the dialogue. How you doing tonight, man? Don't go tell where you at. Is that LOL? You know what I'm saying? I had to throw you in there, Mike. I had to throw you in there, Mike. I had to throw you in there. Hey, man. Yeah, well, hold on. Before I get to man, listen, man. Hey, man, listen, man. That cash I'm scrolling at the bottom. You feel me? Hold on. Let me activate this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna tone it down. Listen, I usually put a little super chat in that Joan, man. You feel me, y'all? Come on, man. Yeah, reach this goal, man. Help your boy reach this goal, man. Even if we get half of the goal. You know what I'm talking about? Help your boy reach the goal. We can get half of the goal, man. I got a few people in the chat, man. If everybody donate $1 to the chat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck if it's in the Cash App, the Buy Me a Coffee link, you know what I'm saying, or the YouTube. But I prefer YouTube, man. Put it on YouTube so they can put me in the algorithm, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button too, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in here just peekaboo, man. If you're gonna peekaboo for a minute, hit that like button and dip.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
But again, like and you know we hear these words, we hear the words fight. You know, again, like I said, gonna be some physicality involved, but fight. When I say fight, there's components and levels and understanding to the thing to the thing of fighting. You know, keeping families together, raising the children, making sure they equipped. You know, making sure they ready to be out here. Yeah, we gonna slip up. We gonna have mistakes. We gonna, you know, falter, fold over. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, you know, the story needs to be told, her grandson said the story needs to be told. So you know, we'll learn. Fuck that. Not knocking what he's saying. Yo, we don't know by now what the fuck is going on. And what's crazy is to see before I even knew I was going, because I honestly, you know, we be all over. So before I even seen this article, I was saying that as individuals, you know, I was talking about legacies, I was talking about lineage, I was talking about, you know, generational thing. Like what did you do as an individual on this planet, on this rock, on this concrete, on this whatever the hell you want to call it, flat earth, round earth, oval earth, egg shaped earth, hexagon earth, whichever one you, whatever you fucking think it is, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? What did you do to evolve and progress the people? Not you as an individual, you know what I'm saying? But for the people. Now, if you could tell me that, you know, you utilize those five main key components: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, to work on you, to inspire and do and help and resonate great energy for others that's around you to, you know what I'm saying, reach new pentacles and heights. Hey, see, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's love. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's peace, that's respect, that's motivation, and that's inspiration. You know? That's encouragement. You know, now I can do those things. Now I know how to do. Now I have a model for those things. So when I say fight, like I say, we're gonna start with the family. We're gonna start with men. You feel me? Instead of lusting, assess the situation. Go find. Listen, and I ain't listen. I ain't trying to say like motherfuckers should be out here trying to find a wife when you come out the coon coon. You gotta have experiences. You have to go through things. You have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a process. You feel? It's a process. You know, it's like how some people say, man, you gotta go to the whole stage before you mature up out of it, and then you want to settle down and find that one woman you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Or that one man you want to be with. But that family, bro. That shit that was real important back then when motherfuckers was enslaved or sharecropping or in the 70s and before the drug epidemic hit or before welfare hit the community. You know what I'm saying? And we blame it on all type of shit, bro. We blame it on all type of shit. That's bullshit. You know? Ain't no way in the hell you can't tell me that it ain't no motherfucking man laying up in a woman's house that got Section 8. That didn't make but again, what is he doing with the situation? How is he making the situation better? Or is he creating a situation for the Section 8 to stay in place? You know what I'm saying? Or what is she doing for her? This shit is insane that we don't know nothing. Or we act like we don't know nothing. You gotta be kidding me. Big ups to Uncle P, man. Hey, man. Big ups to my boy Quaffy Nino in the building. Hey, my boy Quaffy, what's happening, man? What's going on, man? When we say fight, I quit that, not just from the family aspect, because you know that's first. That's first. We don't do anything social political. You know, we don't do shit. Shit, I'm not even gonna get into economics yet because shit, the hell, we become rappers and basketball players, and now we on fucking 30 for 30s. You know what I'm saying? When we get something, guess what, brothers? You know, we on 30 for 30s. You know what I'm saying? Or we done came about a situation and saying we in the trenches in the hood and pointing 30s and Glocks and all this old extra shit. Right now we in court cases because we don't know how to fucking do nothing. But stay in that same cycle when we then fought. Cause I mean, man, and I don't want to say it like this, man. This is a fucked up world we in, man. But if you that lucky enough to get about a situation, bro, why in the fuck do you still want to be that way, bro? You would think that a motherfucker would get some money, man, and mature and elevate and become a little bit more enlightened to what's going on in the world and be a little bit more reproved or repraved. You know what I'm saying? And be a little bit more self efficient and like, no, motherfuckers go crazy. I can't believe that money perpetuates who you are. That's an I just I can't. You just got to be because that means everybody that got money is fucked up individuals. Mm. But yeah, like I said, I only talking economics, bro. We become rappers. We want first thing we do go buy chains. What the fuck? Now listen, I understand. Some people say, "Oh, well, it's because the psychology of the shackles around our neck. So it's the chains. You know what I'm saying? We it's embedded in our mind to what I'm saying, keep something heavy on our neck. You know what I'm saying? To keep us, keep our head down. You know what I'm saying? And not looking upright. And when they say when a man walking, he looks down at the ground and his shoulders is hunched over, you could tell he's a less confident man versus a man walking with his chest upright and his head forward looking. Or, you get this story about, well, we was always draped in this gold. You know what I'm saying? It's part of our culture shit. This is what we know. You know, we some cultures, believe that certain metals are healing agents for the body. Your body is made up of I mean, listen, man, there's a bunch of look, right? But my point is senseless spending. Spending that doesn't bring anything back is what we got to fucking get out of. Like, if it's not bringing you anything back, or you can't, and they say this shit about buying it, the fuck buying it 3 times. And don't buy nothing once if you can't buy it. No, no, no. No, don't buy shit if it ain't gonna make you no money, no residual. Now we always say, well, that's not what we wanted to be. Listen, man, that's what the shit. Listen, it ain't necessarily saying power, but money help you out. But if you live it more righteous and you got a little money, you do a little thing, you can live a little good. You feel me? But again, I ain't gonna get on the economic part. Shit, we gotta fix the household first. We gotta fix the family first. You know what I'm saying? The family structure, man. We gotta get some political involvement, man. I'm talking about some heavy, deep pause political involvement. You feel me? Like, man, we gotta have a drastic takeover. And brothers, we always speak about this man woman dynamic. Fuck that man woman dynamic. Let's talk about this man dynamic. You motherfuckers is felling. I'm felling. We are felling. White men, y'all are failing. I don't give a fuck what color you are. As a man, we are failing. I don't give a fuck what no stats say. God damn it. About who home produces better because guess what? At the end of the day, motherfucker, morally, you people ain't shit. Don't keep it 100. Don't keep it 100. That's real shit. People ain't shit. We ain't. Big shout out to Will. Appreciate you, Will. People ain't shit, bro. You know. And I don't, and I ain't the one for the race dynamic. I really don't do that race dynamic shit. Now, don't get me wrong, it is what it is, man. Motherfucker can't sit here and say, that shit don't mean shit in the world today, because it do. Facts. If any one of you motherfuckers come up here on this stream and say that shit don't matter in 2025, or it ain't never mattered, and it ain't the reason why a lot of this shit the way it is, you fucking you disingenuous, man. Now, what I will say is it each and every one of you motherfuckers' faults? No, because by now we should have figured some shit out. We should have figured some shit out. What you send me? Let me see what this is. I need some glasses. Man. I got some glasses. Somebody need some glasses. Mm. Yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, I seen him before. I ain't never really been over there. It's like he be doing some crazy shit. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see how he charging motherfuckers to do it. See, I don't really I could hit motherfuckers over the head like that and push my Saturdays a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Pause and do that. But yeah, he do be hustling. Let me see what this man say. Uh, you say $10 for one song, 13 on Instagram, 15 for two, 25 for three songs, 35 for four songs, $15 for skips and a clip spotlight review, and $50 for six songs. Take over $100 for 12 songs. Damn. Motherfuckers be paying that shit too. Motherfuckers be paying that shit too. I bet you. He live right now, yeah. Motherfuckers be paying that shit. He kind of corny as hell though. I watched him for him. He does 5 reviews. There's a free line. Yeah. You say 5? That should be quick corny to me, man. I watched him, bro. I didn't see him before. He kind of corny to me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do like a real shit. I do watch motherfuckers and be like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Now, I do pride myself on originality like a motherfucker though. You feel me? The way I do what I do, with my platform. But I do watch people and try to get it, a better understanding or grasp a grip on, you know what I'm saying, certain things I should do, or if I should do shit like this or like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the graphics and shit he got. That's one thing I got to get into. You know what I'm saying? The graphics and the AI. Well, I'm taking AI class, but but still, but like, like actually putting it and involving it, with the broadcast and shit like that. I got to step my game up with that. You know what I'm saying? He say, dude, he owes you a feature. He's a dope ass rapper. He got like, see, and I heard him. I said he was great. He just corny and goofy. I don't know, man. I don't know, Will. You know what? Just because you saying something, man, I might try to give him another shot of. Because I guess the day I was watching, man, he was being goofy as hell, and that shit was just corny to me, man. I ain't really rocking with it. I couldn't really vibe on it that day. But I check him out again, man, because I have seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I'll check him out again. Yeah, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We failing, bro. As individuals, fellas, we got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? This it's crazy. It's crazy. But we'll snap out of it. We'll snap out of it. I think we'll snap out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying just take a little time. Little time. Little time. If I ruled the world, I free all myself. I never that on me, yeah. Like diamonds and pearls. Hmm? man. Yeah, another former Black Panther leader, H. Rap Brown, dies in prison, in a prison hospital at 82. That's why our leaders go. Why we why we can't protect them and have them out here with us? You know, why why when we start shit, you know, our leaders gotta go to jail, but they leaders can grab them by the pussy and fucking um become president. Become president, you know, get convicted of 132 motherfucking felonies and become the president. That's crazy. Well, but damn, but the ones that bug against the system, they lock and throw away the key. Why are you sending me shit, man? This ain't music night, man. Why are you sending me shit? Nice to be right for right. I got. Why you sending me music, Will? What's the purpose? Why? This ain't Friday or Saturday, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the music mood, brother. You gotta learn how to read the room, brother. Do it look like we playing music right now, brother? Or like we want to hear any music, brother? With all due respect, I'm just like, you know, I just didn't understand why you sent the music in. I just didn't. I fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? I know you got skills and all, but yeah, you know, this ain't the music they make. Back to this brother being locked up, dying in the prison system, hospital. I got you. So H. Rap Brown, one of the most vocal leaders of the Black Power movement, has died in a prison hospital while serving a life sentence for killing a Georgia sheriff deputy. He was 82. Brown died Sunday at a federal medical center in Burton, North Carolina. His widow, Karima Al Amin, said Monday. I'm sorry, his widow. I said window. His widow, Kareem Al Amin, said Monday the cause of death was not immediately available, but Kareem Al Amin told Associated Press that her husband had been suffering from cancer and he had been transferred to a medical facility in 2014 from a federal prison in Colorado. Like other militant black leaders and organizers during the racial upheaval of the late 1960s and the early 1970s, Brown decried heavy-handed policing in black communities. He once stated that violence was as American as cherry pie. That's true. Violence is as American as cherry pie. Shit, it was built and founded upon violence. Facts. Violence is part of American culture, Brown said during the 1967 news conference. America taught the black people to be violent. We will use that violence to rid ourselves of oppression if necessary. We will be free by any means necessary. That's what I'm talking about. Brown was the chair of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, a powerful civil rights group and in 1968 was named Minister of Justice for the Black Panther Party. That's civil rights shit, yeah. I just don't like that shit. I know y'all be rocking. That shit killer for us, man. 3 years later, he was arrested for a robbery that ended up. Damn, how you gonna be? Hell no. 3 years later, he was arrested for a robbery that ended in a shootout with New York police. Dang, bad you out here. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, just because I don't know details of Wu up to Bama, however it may be. You know what I'm saying? He was the leader of the Black Panther Party. That shit could have been a setup. I'm not saying that it was. I don't because I don't know the case or whatever. But you know, but whatever. While serving a 5-year prison sentence for the robbery, Brown converted to the Dar al Islam movement and changed his name to Jamil Abdullah Al Amin. Al Amin. Upon his release, he moved to Atlanta in 1976, opened a grocery and health food store, and became an imam, a spiritual leader for local Muslims. It is not dissatisfied. I'm sorry, I'm not dissatisfied with what I did, Al Amin told the audience in Kansas City, Missouri in 1998. But Islam has allowed things to be clear. We have to be concerned about the welfare of ourselves and those around us, and that comes through the submission of God and the raising of one's consciousness. On March 16, 2014, County Deputy Sheriff Rick Kinchin and Deputy Alderman Adranin, English, were shot after encountering Al Amin outside his Atlanta home. The deputies were there to serve a warrant for failure to appear in court on charges of driving a stolen car and impersonating a police officer during the traffic stop the previous year. Damn, man, what the fuck is you out here doing, brother? English does better at the trial that Al Amin fired a high-powered assault rifle when the deputies tried to arrest him. Then prosecutors said he used a handgun to fire 3 shots into Kitchen's groin. As the wounded deputy lay in the street, Kitchen would die from his wounds. Prosecutors portrayed Al Amin as a deliberate killer, while his lawyers painted him as a peaceful community and religious leader who helped revitalize poverty-stricken areas. They suggested he was framed as part of the government conspiracy um, dating from his militant days. And that's some shit. That's what I was alluding to earlier, but I don't want to get into all that because I don't know. Al Amin maintained his innocence, but was convicted in 2002 and was sentenced to life. He argued that his constitutional rights were violated at the trial in 2019, challenged his imprisonment before the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. In 2020, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to take the case. For decades, questions have surrounded the fairness of his trial. Al Amin's family said Monday in a statement, newly uncovered evidence, including previously unseen FBI surveillance files, inconsistencies in eyewitness accounts and third-party confessions raised serious concerns that Imam Al Amin did not receive a fair trial guaranteed under the Constitution. And again, you motherfuckers don't get together. The system ain't for you, motherfuckers. So if you don't establish no type of law or no type of decrees for your community and abide by them and make them law, because once you get locked up and you get in that system, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with you because they claim they own you anyway, right? So you got to come up from underneath that ownership. You know what I'm saying? You got to come from underneath that ownership. You know? But you got to be careful about that too, because you know people out here, man, that they'll tell you they can help get you from underneath that shit and be fraudulent all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And just to get in your pocket. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know, the scam on people's lack of intelligence. But I know that's how scams work and schemes and you know, getting over on motherfuckers. We know that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? You got to play on the intelligence of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially those that's lacking. You know what I'm talking about? Especially those that's lacking. That's what's up, man. Chauncey gonna get bail. Oh shit, P. Diddy making millions. He making millions for prison by renting out his Gulfstream G550. Okay. P. Diddy out here getting paper. You feel me? In federal prison getting paper, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he ain't a billionaire now. He only worth 400 million, they say. You know what I'm saying? He written out his jet. Name Love Air. Out here making millions. Has made about 4 million in 8 months. Not bad for an aircraft who owner can currently use it. Hey, that's what's up though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it ain't what he used to, right? It ain't what he used to. It's a 14-seater too. It ain't what he used to. But let me tell you something, man. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got 4 million, man. If you got a jet that can make you 4 million a year, bro, you can sit at home. You can sit at home. He own that motherfucker. He can sit at home. I mean, got a jet making him 4 point. I see you did it in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. You know what I'm saying? In your paper. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Oh man. I hope Shador start next Sunday, man. They need to the fuck? Hold on. Oh shit, y'all. Oh man, I got to, I can't wait to get on two Hills STS. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and Vince McMahon were sleeping with each other. Whoa. Well, not Bret Hart. Bret Hart, I guess he's saying or alluding. He was alluding to. See, I don't know. See, y'all ain't wrestling fans, man. You feel me? That's why I got to take this to Two Hills STS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta take this over there to Two Hills STS. You know what I'm saying? He said he gonna have me come up on the holidays. I gotta benchmark this. I gotta benchmark that article, man. We gonna say that for over there. I'm saying, see if we can bring some controversy. You know what I'm saying? The Two Hills STS. You feel? Oh shit, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. They offering a 10K reward, man, to whoever did that shooting in the loop. The little boy, that's crazy, man. MMA fighter Isaac Johnson died at 31. RIP. I don't really know who he is. I ain't never really seen the fight. I ain't never really heard of him making no buzz. He probably was making a buzz. I ain't never really heard of him, but RIP to him, man. But yeah, man, I do hope they play Shador next week, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them a little bit more acclimated and prepared for this next game. I don't know who they playing next, but I think he's gonna be okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he got an arm. You know what I'm saying? He got legs. You know what I'm saying? He can read it. He threw a pick, but that's what quarterback ain't threw a pick. You know what I'm saying? And that was his first game. So we gonna see. He can only go up from here though. You feel me? He can't get no worse. I tell you that much. He can't get no worse. Can't get no fucking worse, man. But yeah, I think they should go ahead and rock out with Shador for the rest of the season. Go ahead and sideline Gabriel. Deshaun Watson still recovering from that Achilles injury. They done paid this man $275 million arm in the fucking leg, and he ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Yes. Hey, Deshaun, big ups to you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you, my boy. But yeah, Shador, man, it's Shador time to shine. Come on, man. Offensive line, protect them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. You got Judy over there, man. I'm talking about, man, get that ball to Judy, man, and use your legs, bro. Y'all should be all right. You know what I'm saying? For the remainder of the season. At least a couple more games. I can see him winning at least a couple more games. There's like 5 games left. You know what I'm saying? Out of them 5, I can say 2 out of the, you know what I'm saying? 2 out of them 5. You know what I'm saying? The next 5 games, I can see 2-3 record, maybe 3-2. You never know. He might pull a 3 about it out, but 2 for sure. I think Shador can get him 2 wins for sure. So big up to Shador, man. Big up to the whole Sanders family, man. You know, I know they was proud that night. You know what I'm saying? They finally got in the game. Finally got his first start. You know, he got in the game against Baltimore. But he finally got his first start, you know what I'm saying? First NFL career start. And he threw a few bombs, man. He had a few, a few plays could have really set him up. You know what I'm saying? And he could have really had a hell of a game, but motherfuckers dropping shit, you know what I'm saying? But he overthrew a couple, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he should be all right, man. I think his upside of potential uh it's gonna go up, man. And big ups to my Bears once again, man. Chicago Bears in the motherfucking building. 83, leading the division. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Bears leading that division, man. Big shout out to Mickey Cogwell. Big shout out to one of the Chicago legends, Chicago finest, Mickey Cogwell. Big shout out to Mickey Cogwell, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't necessarily highlight or represent any violence or gang culture or anything like that. Uh, but the story, of a lot of these people, man, you know, is history. It's history. Boy, Trump out here, man, fucking up the world. Trump out here just fucking up the world, man. Trump claims people in Chicago are chanting his name and demanding he send troops. Oh shit. Demanding he send the troops to crush crime and rioting. President Donald Trump's claimed that Chicago residents have been chanting, "Bring in Trump," as a series of shootings in the Windy City this weekend prompted him to raise the prospect of sending troops into the city. 14-year-old boy was killed, and 8 other teenagers were injured in separate shootings late Friday in the Chicago Loop as part of the city's downtown. Um, Less than 24 hours after the violence, during a so-called teen takeover, Trump took to his true social platform to condemn the violence, um, and again raised the prospect of deploying federal troops to Chicago, as he has already done in cities including Los Angeles and Washington D.C. And of course, these are all Democratic states, so I guess he's trying to say all Democratic states have high crime rates. That might be true. I don't know. So massive crimes and rioting in Chicago Loop area. Multiple police officers attacked and badly injured. 300 people rioting, 6 victims shot, 1 critical and 1 dead. The president wrote Saturday. He continued, in the meantime, Governor Pritzker and low IQ mayor of Chicago are refusing federal government to help. Are refusing federal government help for a situation that could quickly be remedied. The people are chanting, "Bring in Trump." No, we're not. We really ain't chanting no bringing no damn Trump. Now I ain't saying JB Pritzker and the low IQ mayor. That's it's hilarious. Now I ain't saying Pritzker and Johnson. What's his name? Brandon Johnson. I ain't saying they doing a tremendous or a hell of a job. We see they not doing that. We see they not doing that. I just think it's time for us to find better representation for the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers like myself, and others, man, we need to step up and get ourselves out there, man. Listen, and I understand why we don't want to do that shit, man, because we ain't got nobody that's really gonna stand behind us. You know, Motherfuckers say they won't change, but then when you got a motherfucker that's gonna go up there and fight for you and try to get this change, you like, oh no, I don't think we need that. Going to, he too loud. Is he for real? Oh, no, what is he doing, man? Go get him. Tell him to come down. No, no. You the same motherfuckers that was talking about this reparation and all this old extra bullshit. Now that you got a motherfucker up there that's willing to go do the work and help get you like, nah. But I understand the reprogramming that need to happen, the debugging that need to take place. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it together. We'll get it together. And then understanding, we gotta stay out of we gotta stay out of jail, man. You can't put yourself in a system. You put yourself in a system, you kill your chances. That's why I say we gotta make our own laws, our own decrees, our own policies. Make them acknowledge the autonomous way of the land. That motherfucker be like, nah, how you gonna do that? This we ain't got that. This ain't got that. But we got each other. We can get this and that. See, you motherfuckers just want it already. Y'all don't want to go work for it and go get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to work for it and go get it. Ridiculous, man. Uncle P, yeah, Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? I talked about a young lady, man, died at 111. One of the last survivors of the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street massacre, and had a court in June 2024. You know what I'm saying? Said there wasn't enough evidence. What they couldn't do shit about it, and didn't want to pay nobody. And then I just talked about what I'm saying, a Black Panther party, a Black Panther leader, what I'm saying, who died in a medical facility in prison at the age of 82. And the family was talking about it, and the article talked about all the details of his case, and it could have been fraud or whatever the case may be. But shit, again, I don't know. Um, the family knows, they saying they got new evidence and things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure, as long as they, push it and try to get it out here, hopefully don't no harm come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Also, man, I was reading something earlier, man. Kanika Jones, man, the young girl that got caught, or that was found, her body was found in the freezer. I don't know if y'all know about it here in Chicago, when she was at a party or whatever the case may be. Um, but the mother is coming out talking about how, what I'm saying, they were suing for 50 million, but the siblings were suing for 50 million, but they settled out for 10 million. And you know how they split them up, put them in rooms, and forced them to say this, that, and the third, and gave her 10 million, and she was quiet for so long. She said now she's starting to come out about it. She don't know what her daughter clothes, or her daughter's hair is, her daughter period, or nothing. I'm saying she didn't get nothing, no answers, no daughter, no answers, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they supposedly paid them 10 million, but I don't even think she said she received the payment or some shit like that. But anyway, she said she finna speak out. So she said she don't know what's gonna happen. She might be in court. She might be getting sued. That was a tragedy how that young girl died. Again, I don't even know the truth. I don't listen. Sometimes we'll never find the truth. You know, it was all type of stories about harvesting body parts. I don't know, man. I don't know if the friends killed her, or if it was an overdose or drugs or whatever the case may. It could have been anything, but we do know it was a cover up. Like, not to be conspiratorial or anything like that, man. Certain things, man. We just know. Just like with the leader that was in prison for life, was supposed to be killing a sheriff deputy. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, like I say, man, we got to stay out of these systems. You stay, even if you get locked up, if you adhere to being in court, they got you. Even if they claim they owned you. Man, I keep telling y'all, man, Black Law Dictionary, learn legalese, learn these laws, learn these policies, learn these treaties, go read the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? And again, that ain't necessarily gonna grant us anything neither. Shit, you feel me? Learning that shit and knowing that shit, cause guess what? You still ain't supposed to be here. If they so called took you from somewhere. But even if they did take you somewhere and you're originally from here, right? If you let them implement all these motherfucking rules that you abiding by, guess what? They still gotcha. They still gotcha, man. They still got you. I know we got some patriots in the building. I know we got some diehard American folk. You know what I'm saying? America ain't shit. And America is made up of its people. So don't say blame it on the people, not America. I'm blaming it on America and the people inside this motherfucker. We ain't shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, sometimes I wonder, y'all, do motherfuckers sit back and think to themselves, damn, that's a hard pill to swallow, that America ain't shit. And you be like, damn, I ain't shit neither. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. By the way, Colin, I tried Keith today. I was sick. That was the first time. Oh man, I don't even like that keep shit, huh? You know what I'm saying? Cause it's all powdery and shit. I don't even like that shit. You feel me? Now, now, now if it's potent, and I wet the outer part with some waxy. I make it liquefied and boom boom boom, and then I roll. You know what I'm saying? My you dig. You feel, I mean, well, my you dig is already rolled, but I twirl it around in the keef and have it sticking to the outside of the joint. You feel me? Oh yeah. Uncle P say my first time. Hold on, man, you doing too much. Yeah, Uncle P, I'm telling you, look. 1, 2, 12. What the fuck was it joint or jello? Get you some wax. Gonna melt it down. You know what I'm saying? With your hand, but on that jello, with that same keef you got, and just twist it around and knock the part you're gonna smoke from. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you might want to put a filter on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know. I'm talking about on mark it off with, you know what I'm saying? Well, man, about half that motherfucker, or you can do the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Roll that motherfucker around in that keef. Oof. Uh. Mm, 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 mm. Or with my pen. Like if I was to crack this bitch open here, you know what I'm talking about? And take that oil, you know what I'm saying? Do my little thing with the Scoobies and put it on the outside of that joint. Take some of that keef you got, roll that motherfucker around that keef. That's all. Shit, that's all Moon Rocks is for real. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Oh no! Oh, he said I never tried hash. What's your opinion? That shit how you do it too, man. Man, I'm talking about a piece of that shit. I mixed it with my shit. What I was supposed to do, but yeah, other people. But you know, it can come in a little brick. You can smoke that shit by itself, or you can smoke that shit. I mixed it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. Look like a brownie. You can get it look like a brownie. You know what I'm saying? Don't bite it though. Don't bite it though. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, man, 'cause it's coming in a little brick or little tabs, like, and you got to peel it. You feel? Like how you like how pounds used to come from you know what I'm saying, from Felipe and them. You feel me? You used to have to peel that shit in layers. Uh, oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah, but it's small. I want to say it's gonna be small because you got to peel it in layers. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know how to peel it too, cause you know what I'm saying. Or you can use a blade. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Like dip your hand in some water. I'm talking about 2 to 3 drop of proper drops. You feel me on that bad boy? Throw that bad boy in the microwave or the oven. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about if you're gonna do the oven, you gonna have to preheat and wild the band and stand there and watch the time. Put that bitch in the microwave about 10, not even 10, like 6 seconds, take it out, watch it poof a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And mix it with whatever you got. Oh yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a connoisseur of the Scoobies, Uncle Pete. Anything that's got something to do. Let me not say anything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's foliage. Yeah. Yeah, I had a weed Bible somewhere around this motherfucker, man. Oh my goodness. I need that. Oh man, where my fucking weed Bible at? A weed Bible. He's like, ooh, professional. Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. You man, I'm telling you, you know, shit. Anytime I go out of town, especially with the boys, football, man, I've been all over this motherfucker, huh? You know what I'm saying? Shit, there's only been like a few states I ain't been to. You feel me? Fucking with the kids, like for real. Like, man, these little privileged ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I thought I ain't never been no motherfucker where I said, look, the only time I get to go somewhere because these motherfuckers playing in a tournament, some motherfucker. Well, you feel they the been more play like, but I can't say that now because I been with them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, man, I always, I hit the streaks. I always gotta find the hood. I don't give a fuck where I'm in. I always gotta find the hood. And you always gotta hit the dispensaries if they got it. But some places, you know, that shit, it ain't, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't legal, man. That shit be blowing me. Some places be, you know what I'm saying? They street shit ain't like my street shit. He said, I'm a professional in that yak category. He saying that yak, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there, you know, hey, I'm more of a whiskey and scotch man nowadays. You feel? I don't know why, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess you know, my 25 is mature. I'm more of a whiskey and a scotch man nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, whiskey and scotch. I bring that with. Oh shit! Don't get me wrong. I still fuck with my 1738 though. You feel me? On the Remy Martin side, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like that black bottle or that motherfucking brand crew. Ugh. I remember I used to drink. I used to fuck with the Remy Red back in the day. Remember the Remy Reds and what's them other joints, man? I'm sure we used to drink. I think it was wine, Arbor Mist or some shit like that. Them man, a bunch of shit back in the day, man. Bunch of shit back in the day. Oh man, I had a 72 Delta 88 drop top converter. Early white red top, white leather seats, sky blue, no, royal blue. You know what I'm saying? Two door. Uh, yeah, my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Cuzzo, man, you know what I'm saying? Grew up with him in school in the manor, you know what I'm saying? Over there, where the woman got jumped on 106 and Bentley. But we was in the, we was, I was, my grandma was saying on 103rd, you know what I'm saying? 103rd and Yates. You feel me? Master teacher was on 100 and Yates, Drummer Park, across the street. So that's the 104th, 5th, 6th, shit like that. Did the projects behind there and shit. Feel me? So that's the area. But man, my homeboy from from over that way got that motherfucking Hennessy when it was potent back in the day. Remember that motherfucking Hypnotic? Mixed that bitch together, that Incredible Hulk shit. You know what I'm saying? Some 50 Nightingale Shields, Uncle P. It was bad. It was get a dub free. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about, oh no. So y'all ain't from Chicago. Man, wreck my shit, boy. I was alright though. We was alright though. Cause you know that motherfuckers, I was a strong motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying? I did into motherfucking bumpy end a little bit, but you know, shit, that bitch was still. I'm motherfucking man. I ran into a motherfucking light pole. Boom. Coming around that curve on 76 Cottage, drunk in a motherfucker. Fucked up. Boom. Hit that bitch flying. You know what I'm saying? No L's, no shit. Top down. We in this bitch. Riding me and my old boy. You feel me? Hey, big shout out to my homie too, man. Big shout out to Leighton, man. Big shout out to Leighton, man. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, man. You feel me? Yeah, man. Tudo, yes, sir. Tudo. 72 drop top Delta 88. You know what I'm saying? With the motherfucking fins and shit. That bitch look like a blue Batmobile. Feel me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know how the motherfucking seat broke down. You know what I'm talking about? The seat broke down. You talking about, that motherfucker was spacious, baby. I'm talking about, yeah, motherfucker hit the lane and pulled over one night, you know, talking about, you feel me? Yeah, boy. Hey, man, I just love that car, man. Out my phone, man. Man, motherfucker used to pull me. I remember when I first got that bitch, though, my uncle, mother uncle gave it to me, man. I couldn't even ride that bitch right because that motherfucker like a boat. You feel me? But once I got used to whipping that motherfucker, boy, that was all she wrote, man. That was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. He said I was a regular side. Ooh, we down no boy, them 59 and shit. Look, so I got one, he got one. So we got both dubs, a fifth for Hypnotic and fifth for him. Just me and him. Like we just kicking it for right now. This the pregame. So this the pregame. So he gonna keep a dub. I'm gonna keep a dub. You feel me? Now mind you, I blow one out, he blow one out, and we done popped the ball, we done mixed them. All right, we ride because you know what I'm saying. We had a mission, but we was kicking it for the mission. Motherfucker had to get some time. Off the bend, motherfucker ain't want to do too much. Ain't want, you know what I'm talking about, Uncle P? You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? To the mission time, then you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad the wreck happened before mission time. You know what I'm saying? But mission time, I'm telling you, man, yeah, man, we have fun. Man. You know what I'm saying? I miss them days, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but that's what it's about, man. Memories and living and having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? And not doing fuckboy shit. You feel me? You know, and taking care of your responsibilities, man, and taking accountability for what's going on in your life, man. Listen, ain't nobody did shit to you, bro. You did it to your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin, he a mafia. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really, my people ain't really go that side. There's only a few of them, man. My people ain't go that side. It was only a few of them went that way. Everybody else is on the other side. Yeah, man. Well, listen, y'all, we got to fight, man. Let's fight, man. Let's get our households back together, men, women. You know what I'm saying? Do what the fuck y'all got to do. Take accountability and responsibility, man. Let's get these children right out here. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you supposed to be getting them right, let's teach them right. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't just send their ass off to school thinking that teacher gonna give it to them. When they get back home, you give it to them. Teach them how to balance a checkbook. Teach them how to write a check. Teach them what stocks and bonds are. If you don't know what the fuck it is, go get a book, man. They got stocks and bonds for dummies. Go get this shit. Go learn this shit, man. Make this shit part of your life. You feel me? Learn who you voting for. Go, like I say, man. God damn it, don't just go to these polls and think you're a fucking Democrat and don't even know why you're a Democrat, like most black people do. You feel me? Most black motherfuckers don't even know why they a Democrat. They just go vote Democrat because they think it's the thing to fucking do. You feel me? I ain't saying go be a Republican, Libertarian, or conservative. Listen, you ain't got to be none of that shit. But if you're gonna go to the polls and you're gonna put your motherfucking penmanship on something, at least learn about it, at least know about it. You know what I'm saying? Figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be walking oblivious in life. That's why I say, man, these 5 key components are the most important thing that a motherfucker can ever do for yourself. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And all that other shit, man, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. It most definitely will come to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, listen, man. We didn't reach our time here on the channel tonight, man. You know, I just want to let everybody know, man, I love you. And if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, we love you here on the channel, man. Big shout out to my co-host Roscoe P. Big shout out to L Boogie, man. L Boogie almost finished with the album. So, you know what I'm saying? When it drop, we trying to do 2 things, man. We trying to get a drop on the channel on Bearded Studios, and then we trying to get it drop in person and live. You know what I'm saying? So when we do that, I will be going live if we can get the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and probably do an on the spot interview, but L Boogie, you know what I'm saying? He finalizing and putting the touches on shit, man. You know, also L Boogie, Monkey Man, to send me a beat. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to email it to him so he can load it up in the system, man. I will be rocking out to the Monkey Man beat. I'm going to get it. I got to finish that joint with Hurricane too, but I'm going to finish this one with Blooder because, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that Hurricane ain't important, but Hurricane shit, I want to make sure there's, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm painting the picture for this joint I'm going to do with Blooder. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm going to come, but, you know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be dope. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all like it or whatever the case may be, because I don't really do it. Like I say, I'm the CEO. But you know what I'm saying? Every now and again, CEO step his foot in the water, you know what I'm talking about, and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Hey, again, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Hit that like button, man. Comment, subscribe, share the live. You know what I'm saying? Come on back. We on every fucking day, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11. You know what I'm saying? For Bearded Conversation, every Friday for Bearded Studios, 9 to 12, unless we having a great ass discussion, and sometimes it go over. And every Saturday, man, for the Bearded Lounge. Hey, got VIP sections for you. It's BYOE. Don't worry about the cleanup. Just come on in and have a good time. Ladies, bring your men. Men, bring your women. Hey, if not, you come solo dolo. Shit, you never know what you might leave with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but check us out. And every Sunday, man, for the Bearded Tabernacle, man, we'll go over theology. Sometimes, you know, I'll be a little loose and light, and we might not touch on it. We might do some other things, but you know, it's the tabernacle, man. The tabernacle is you. The tabernacle is me. The tabernacle is us. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we decide to do, hey, we do it. But again, man, big shout out to my co-host Roscoe P, L Boogie Cito Boy, honorary co-host Monkey Man, and the best one of them all. My co-host with the most is my little one, AJ. I love you, son. Hey, I love y'all too, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Listen, hey, don't meet us here, beat us here. Same melanated time, same melanated channel. Talk melanated to your boy. You feel me? Hey, man, y'all know what it is. And with that being said, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, and big ups Narratives and Dialogues, Uncle P, William, for those super chat donations, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It don't cost nothing to give $1, man. You know what I'm saying, to the family, bro. It ain't shit. You know, it don't hurt, man. Let YouTube know y'all fucking with your boy, man. And let's keep this going. Let's grow this thing, man. And let's continue to do what we do. And let's be great. You know what I'm saying? Hey, with that being said, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Hey, stop doing what you're doing and listen. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And the best part about that is that seasoning. So we're going to E40 that thing, man, and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support for a long, 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 long way. Hey, go ahead, try it out. If it don't work out for you, man, come on back and we can talk about it. Again, man, big ups to my supporters. Big ups to my Brody for Show TV. Big up to Broski, Hurricane JW. Big ups to my Blooder. You know what I'm saying? Monkey Man. Make sure y'all go checking out for Show TV, TMB with Monkey Man, Hurricane JW, Lil Bro, Nike Fam, Two Hills, STS. Go check out my boy Quaalude, Overdose Music. You know what I'm saying? At the Connect Work. You know what I'm saying? What he got going on over there, man. And anybody else, man. And also Miss Cece, our goddess, man, Blazing Unfiltered. Also, Miss Chocolate Tie, another one of my goddess moderators, man. You know, she got them 30-minute sessions going on. YouTube PhD, Dr. Chocolate. Hey, man, y'all know what I say, man. Support those that support me, because I support them until further notice. You feel me? Hey, man, y'all know what I like to say before I get up out of here, man, because I didn't talk too much already. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. Hey, when we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plump. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, people. Hey, my bad. And big shout out to Narratives and Dialogues too, man. You know what I'm saying? Brody, big shout out to Brody, man. I ain't call you, Brody. I ain't call you. I forgot to call you, man. I'm gonna get it in though, man. I've just been working and doing things, man, and trying to situate my shit here, man. And make sure I'm straight, you feel me? But I got you though, Brody, man. We're gonna get up out of here on my blood. Let's get it, y'all.
You know what it is, TMB with Monkey Man, you know what I'm saying? Roll something, light something, bitch. FaceTime my playground where we ride on foes, sip on foes, trunk on glow, light for show, TV, no logo. When you see me on the late night with Bearded, having convo, Acres home, fofo, Uncle P in the chat. Excuse my manners, while me and Peso pass gas. I'm trying to get a bag. Why these niggas mad? Chocolate tie with the thick thigh. Vanna Black, like and subscribe. Early morning with King, that's a grand rising. I might just hit the gritty, I might just hit the Heisman. Two Hill, that's Nike Fam. Acres home, that's where I am. TMB with Monkey Man, that's on your channel now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. TMB with Monkey Man, easy now no more. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man.
It is TMB with Monkey Man, now.
I'm on your channel.
TMB, greater conversation, you know what it is, homie.
TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man.
Smoke some bitch like Pimp say.
TMB with Monkey Man.
Two Hills, what's up, baby?
TMB with Monkey Man.
Easy now no more.
Oh man, y'all know, man, turn me up, man. Hey man, I love y'all, man. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Y'all know what it is. Peace and love from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind. Y'all know it wouldn't be no us here on this channel without y'all. All I do is hit that go live button, man. Without y'all, man, wouldn't none of this shit be happening. Right? And to tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Peace, love, blessings, and abundance. We out. Peace. Love y'all.